Okay, everybody, I'm here a couple of minutes late, but I'm going to jump in here because I have another training here at 5:30 my time. But before I get started, I want you to look at my sweet t-shirt that my friend Crystal made for me. Look at this. I rescue animals. What's your superpower? Isn't that cute? I love it. I love it. Thank you, Crystal. Okay, so I want to talk to you really quickly about this idea that we've been discussing this week, which is that most of us are operating and making decisions and trying to achieve what we want, and we're using our logical mind to do it because we don't understand that the subconscious mind, the mind behind the mind, so to speak, is actually the one that is responsible for the results that we are getting, okay? And so all of us have work to do at the subconscious level. The problem is that if I were to say, hey, how much time and effort do you put into creating your life based on what your logical brain, your conscious mind, the mind that's aware, that says, I'm in this house, I took my run today, I wrote my gratitude, I'm getting ready to do my training, like the thinking mind, right? How much of that? That's 5%, but we put all our time and effort there, and we don't really do the deeper inner work of the subconscious mind, which is where all the magic is, my friends, okay? So I'm going to share my screen really quickly. This is going to be a pretty short training. So I have another training that I need to jump to after this. So let me share with you what I mean by this. Okay. So I think I'm sharing my screen. Yes. All right. So again, we're talking about this iceberg. Okay. But let's talk about what the subconscious mind actually is. Okay. So it's kind of like what they call the dark room. Okay. It's because no one's aware that it has 95% to do with what you're able to achieve and accomplish in your life. All right. So it's like this secret place where your outer life is developing from, but you just don't know it. And so, a belief, which is what much of this is about, a belief is simply a repeated thought that you have over and over and over again. So, for example, if you have a belief, like you might have a goal that says, I want to lose 20 pounds, or I want to start exercising, or I want to eat healthy. That might be a goal. But if you don't have a belief system that feels like you truly will achieve this, that you truly can acquire this goal, if you don't really believe in yourself to do it, then you don't have the infrastructure in your subconscious mind to make it happen. Okay, no matter how much, this is why people are always like, I don't have enough willpower. I just don't have any willpower. It's not about willpower. Okay, it's that you don't have an infrastructure inside of your subconscious mind that supports what it is you want to achieve. So what we know is that your beliefs are taking shape, image by image, light and shadow, right? There's this subterranean dark room. And here's what else we know about the subconscious mind. It stays neutral. It's neutral. What this means is when we just kind of unconsciously drop negative thoughts into our subconscious mind, and remember, if you're an average human being, you're dropping 56,000 negative thoughts a day into your subconscious mind, right? This kind of dark room of ours. We then oh, well, we're so surprised to see that what I've been focusing on and thinking and not believing about myself continues to be true in my life, right? So for the person who's like, well, I would love to double my income this year. I would love to start a side gig business where I generate an extra $20,000. Okay, you can have that goal, but if you don't have a belief system, if you don't have a belief and value system that says, and I truly believe I'm capable of it, then what's going to happen is you're probably going to get more proof that you're not capable of it unless you work at the subconscious level. You guys, this is where we have to work. This is like the magical secret of the universe. This is the work that I've done for 15 years. All right. So this is important because if you don't consciously set up a plan for where you're going, right, you just go to random places. So many of us are living our life by default. We're not intentionally putting in the work into the subconscious mind so that we are telling our GPS system exactly where we want to go. So if you don't reprogram your subconscious mind to work for you, then it's always just going to be a product of your environment, your habits, your past memories, your programming, all of that, okay? Which is why in the 90-day coaching program, we say it is a very deep dive into the inner journey of what's already there inside of you, but is covered up by all kinds of stuff. So in order for your world to change, you have to change your mind, but you have to change your mind from the subconscious level, okay? And just think of it like this, right? Your mind is a garden. So in your mind, I want you to think of like this garden, right? There's like dirt and there's weeds, there's seeds, there's plants, there's sunshine coming in. And so your thoughts are the seeds that you plant, right? And depending on what kind of thoughts you're planting, you're either growing flowers or you're growing weeds. And so I want you to think of the ground, the earth, as the subconscious mind where all the magic happens, right? Like if you don't have the fertile ground, nothing's going to make that seed grow. And the seeds are like your goals, your desires, what you want to achieve, okay? And you make those decisions from your conscious mind. But the plant that actually emerges from the seed, that is the manifestation of what it is that you planted in your subconscious mind the most, okay? All right. I hope that's making sense. That's all I have for you tonight. I'm actually going to talk to you tomorrow about something called the ladder of believability, which is going to really make all of this come together. So if you know somebody in here who needs to watch this video, tag them right now in the comments or tell me what you're thinking. I'll be back later to check it out. But again, just remember that the work that needs to be done is not more willpower. It's not more goals. It's not more action. It's not more effort. I mean, those things are important, but it's actually changing yourself at the identity level.